And good evening. My name is Nicolo Sweeting, and my co-host for the day is,
George George Missick.
and we're here today to find out what's going on. George, how's the weekend? How everything's going?
The weekend, boy, that seemed like, oh yeah, man. My Kansas City did it
Yo,
again. Yeah, huh?
yo,
Yeah. Go
yo,
Chiefs. Boy, misery like company,
boy,
boy.
yo.
I tell you,
Okay, we can get into that. We can get into that, but I'm just surprised that that's yo.
y'all like them people and y'all like them Christians don't want you come to church, man. Oh, you come to my
Boy,
church, what?
I ain't got a problem you coming to church, but
That's my
you gotta.
Jesus.
That's what it is. Eh? Okay, if you say so. Alrighty, I'm mad at you. If you
Boy,
say that's your Kansas City thing, that's
boy.
what we going with. So anyway, let's find out what's happening in the news.
Audio Jungle.
As you can see, we have in the Bahamas a world record holder. This is something I did not believe would have happened.
What?
And I have to say, I have to give it to Devin Charlton, the new world record holder in the 60-yard hurdle. She is now the world's best. Now, I know just what you got to say about this, but from this little island, we barely got 400,000. We say 400,000, but I know all of them is Bahamian. But 400,000 people, and we have a world record holder. A world record. That means she have this now until somebody else come. And let's hope nobody else come. She got this now to say the Bahamas has a person who does something at a speed and a rate that nobody else. Nobody. Now, but can't put her now. Come on now. As for athletes, let's run this down now, because I think y'all understand the significance of this now. Per capita now. I say we got barely 400,000 people. How much dollars we got in the NBA? We got 2, 3. If you count the Jones girl, WNBA, that's 3. Professional athletes. No, well, Kai was 4, but he didn't get back there.
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
And Clay is a half. You gotta count Clay as half. And Gordon. So yeah, we got 4 to 5 real Bahamians who come from Bahamians in the NBA. Professional. We got Josh Chisholm in the baseball, marching it up, carrying on by. Now let's get to track and field. We got Stevie Gardner, who just ripping it up. And we got Sean A. I don't know how to say her last name. Weibo. We can go with
Sean A. Miller.
Sean A. Miller. Yeah, that's what I know. So we
Anthony
have
Sean.
and now Devin Charlton, who was there for a little while. She's working hard, doing the best she could. Now she gone ahead, had some conch salad before she run and break the world record.
That's what it was?
That's what it was. She had some conch salad and collect just before she do, and she break the world record. I know nowhere you could get such and such a thing. And she wake up that morning, had some surrogacy, make sure wash that all down, some chicken sauce, wash that all down. And just before she going, like I say, conch salad and a collect, and she was straight. We now have a world record, George. What you say? What you say about that, George?
Sounds good. Looks good. Feels good. I mean, it's been in the making. I think it's was a matter of time before we knocked that door down. Glad she kicked it down. I saw her last, I think, at the World Championships, and I think she was a little disappointed in her finish. And I remember being a bit disappointed and how the race ended. And like Kanye said, you could see that ambition in her eyes, man.
Yep.
She had this ambition in her eye, like this losing is. I don't like this. This don't feel good, right?
Yeah. Bad taste in your mouth.
So yeah, it shows you that hard work and determination. I think that the time has come now when, particularly in track and field, we can no longer be surprised at things like this. We now to the point where we're looking at expectations. We pushing because we've been going down this road for a while with the Golden Girls and this, right? Like, and so we know we turn out some world class athletes. We compete with the best in the world. So if we compete with the best in the world, us getting these type of medals, breaking world records, that will come. And I am glad, like you said, she opened this door. It pushes us to another level now. Like, not only we winning gold medals now, we shattering 16-year-old world record. That is a tremendous feat. It's always good to hear from the Bahamas, right?
Yes.
Because again, it says that we're punching above our weight class. What we can do, we always talk about it. We have these natural athletes, God-given abilities. I remember you could have run one time ago.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what we need, what we're getting more exposure to now is the training, that world-class training. And you put us in a room with anyone in the world, it just shows you give us the same opportunities as Bahamians, we're gonna put out the same or better results, because like you said, we have some natural abilities. We have a strong determination. We don't like to lose, we like to win. And we can scrap, so we can scrap with the best. So I am glad every time I see things like this, it just motivates that next level of Bahamians, that next group that's coming behind to say, what she doing? That when you can actually taste and feel, you're talking about breaking the glass ceiling and all. That's what this race does. It's a good good moment for the Bahamas. It's never a bad time, but it just seemed like it came at a really good time. And we had a lot of bad publicity in the press with crime and all these different things. And on a quiet weekend, out of nowhere, boom, you're looking up and world class. What? Thank you. God is good all the time.
It's so fascinating that, like you said, we have the born raw natural talent. And the only thing separating us is now conditioning, coaching, the right equipment to get us to this level. That's the only thing. And I'm hoping someone from government, youth, sports, and culture, you all are listening. We have to get these people, the right people and equipment and everything, the right strategy together to carry us to the next level. You got, like you always say, if we got to give these people citizenship, again, everybody else it. If the best track coaches have some citizenship, a piece of crown land on Rumpke, and allow them to train and get our people up. We got now the big stadium now. We looking official now. We got somewhere to run. We got someone. We got the swimming dam now. They built. We got the baseball field, beautiful baseball field. We have now the venues to host these things, but we got to put our people in it. I won't go and watch my people in there. I want you to come bring all these people from China and America on it. I want to see my people compete against these people. And now that I know we can compete, and not just compete, beat them.
Yeah.
I want to see this. I want to see this live and in person. And that's what we got to do now, man. Youth, sports, and culture, get it together. We need this. This is something that we cannot now. If they doing this on their own, imagine with our help, what they could be doing.
Yeah, no, we need to really invest our money into this, invest world money into this, highlight this, flag up, show the world the talent we have here, bring them here, and other people invest. Because the thing with investors, once you can show people a good return on their investment and stuff, people will put it and spend. So let's let them spend. Like you say, bring in the world-class trainers, bring in the facilities, nutrition, the coach, and let's really develop and cultivate. Let's show people that's where your money going. This will not go down the drain. This is what we're producing. with little, like you said. So with a lot, I mean, you see what Jamaica has become um,
Yes.
in terms of, and although we don't have the numbers of Jamaica, we could definitely bring our number counts up in terms
Mhm.
of, you know, athletes competing at that level because we have the motivation, we have the leaders, we have the examples, we've seen it done, and so we have to keep that going, keep it going at this level.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Devin Charlton, congratulations. Fastest woman in the 60-meter hurdles. It only can get better from here. That's
Looking
all I can
forward to
say.
the Olympics. No.
Oh yeah, definitely. But let's take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
I'm Flynn Doxson from Nose Witness News, reporting live from Sniper Paintball City. We're here with the manager and he's going to tell us a little about what they have to offer.
Daddy, I got this at Sniper Paintball. We have paintball, cornhole, mini golf, batting cage.
Strike!
That's not a strike.
So come on down every Saturday and Sunday to Sniper Paintball City, located next to Crosstown, where you and the family can have a great time.
See you at Sniper.
And we're back with what's going on. George, I hear you earlier talking, but you're Kansas City Chiefs. This is news to me. I never knew. I thought you was a Dolphin fan. I thought you had
A what?
the Dolphins there.
what?
That's what you always said. One thing, Dolphin fans, I hear them loud and clear. You can't miss them. When they winning, oh hallelujah, they winning and they winning and they can't on bad. You can't miss them. When does the change come about with the Kansas City Chiefs? I don't recall all of this.
I have a affinity for winners. I don't support losers because I think that's contagious, right? How could I back these teams who've been losing? It's like San Francisco. Someone called me. I put up my thing on Casey win. One of my friends posts, "Oh my God! Oh, I can't believe this. I'm so disappointed. You know that San Francisco lost." I said, "When was the last time y'all won? Why you they keep losing?" I said, "Yeah, so you should be. There should be an expectation. You know, I would not bet. I learned from a long time with Michael Jordan when Michael Jordan used to play basketball. I wasn't a Bulls fan, but it really has pissed me off year after year. See these dudes racing on me betting, pulling against them for these other teams to fall short. But like somebody say, winners just win. They just have this thing where it's hard to bet against them because, like you said, you've seen Lamar Jackson. You put him up on the world stage, he turns small, right? You killing people all year long. You see some of these dudes. So you got people who, in bright moments, they disappear. Right? They don't give a ball. Like I don't know where there's butterflies. And you got some people that's just their comfort zone. Like, wow, this is where I belong. Let me, and Patrick Mahomes, love or hate him. I mean, that's amazing. At this young age, this dude already won 3 championships. Like, we look at Brady and thought, boy, again, that record will never be broken anytime soon, right? But you see the possibilities, right? He's not even in his peak yet. At his age, he's not as strong as he's going to be. He's not as quick. He's not as smart as he's going to be on the field. So, barring injuries and, if he has a good coaching system around him, and I mean, he could really do, we could see a lot more of him in the future.
I was sitting back and I ain't gonna lie, George. Lamar Jackson, I was saying, okay, I going for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
And not because I like the team or whatever, but I like the typical black person. Well, he's a black quarterback. I got him with the black quarterback. Now, I know y'all can say, I know y'all out there saying, oh, well, Mahomes is a black quarterback too. Yeah, but
there's levels to this.
Yeah. Lamar look a little bit more like me than he looked like him. So,
pretty boy.
Yeah. See, and then after that, he beat Lamar. And so I say, oh boy, Now, I can tell everybody this, and I don't care what y'all say. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. All right? I don't brag it because he ain't like you say, he ain't nothing to brag about. You sit down in your little corner, and the big boys them talking. You listen, you ain't got nothing to say. Stay out of grown folks' business.
Yeah.
So when 49ers going, I don't like the 49ers for how they treat us through the season. So I say, okay, Mahomes guy, I gonna go pick Mahomes them. I don't want the 49ers them do for the mere fact that one, all of us tied with Super Bowls right now. If they get another one, then they ahead of us. So hell with that. No sir. You want to stay right back here with us, boy. Hey, I think they say with misery, boy. That's really like company, son. But anyway, Mahomes them get there. We watching the game. Me and Tasman watching the game, and we sitting down. Boy, this first half.
Yeah.
This a little slow. I say, boy, Usher better come with a big show, because boy, this.
Yeah,
this
people fall asleep before
yeah,
the
this is not the dog. Well, people, they mad now, right? So CBS can want their money back. You know where the NFL can give them this, and then they came back.
No, first they start showing Taylor Swift a little bit more. So
Yeah, we can get into that a little later. We talk about
okay.
Anyway, but back to the football game. So you do just like CBS, them talking with Taylor Swift, and nobody was even talking about. Let's stay focused here. So the game started, they get excited, they start throwing their touchdowns, they try doing their defense. Mahomes them was getting sacked, and I was like, wow, boy, and I picking for Mahomes because everybody I picking for lose. Everybody. Because I had to pick for Buffalo to beat them, Buffalo lose. I picked for Lamar to beat them, Lamar them lose. I say, Lord, I pick it. I don't want to pick for San Francisco because I don't want them to lose. But I say, no, let me stay strong. Let's go, Mahomes. You can do it. And boy, he had me scared. But after that second round, and I see overtime come, they let him come back. I say, he ain't gonna let me down. He ain't no way. He ain't no way. So now that he get it now, he win. Everything is great in the world today. I was like, wow. All they talking about is Taylor Swift. These people let them do a great thing, and as soon as she reach, they start talking about Taylor Swift. The man who she liked, who playing in the game, wasn't doing nothing. So I figure, hey, since he ain't doing nothing, you can't talk with her. You know, you still talking, but me and everyone come to see Haley, and Haley ain't doing nothing. What you talking with me for? You come to see Tom, but Tom ain't doing it. What you talking with me for? They still talking about her, just like how you bring her up. I don't know why, but that's how she bring her up. So now, Taylor Swift there. I see all kind of other celebrities there.
Yeah.
The little girl who looked like Annie. I don't know if she's a rapper or something. I don't know what she named, but she was there. Like, how come everybody now?
Jay-Z, like Beyonce. Everybody was out there.
Everybody there. I say, boy, you know, and championship round, you go to the bars, everything, the girls, them just come out. You try to say, oh, you watch basketball? Yeah, man, I like to watch people get touchdowns. They say, oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. But what did you think about the game?
The game? Okay.
The game.
I had called the next day. So I was working, and I was watching. But for some reason, I picked Kansas City Chiefs because, like I said, I just learned after the Jordan scenario, I just learned not to pick against certain people, right? Yeah. I get tired of getting disappointed. So with Tom Brady, it's the same thing. You just figure at the end of the game, whatever happened. I don't remember one game when they was getting the hell beat out of them, right? I go on home. That one over. By the time I reach home from where I was the home, the game tied. Like, so you just...
That's that Super Bowl with Atlanta. We thought that was over with.
Yeah.
My God.
So I'm watching this play out, and these fellas having their little fun. 10-7. They playing around. Mahomes look as comfortable as ever. Like these dudes been here before, right?
Yep.
That's the time when the other team would have been their tight chest start to get tight and everything, right? Like there's big bright lights now. They paranoid. That dude done went before. It's like, I mean, it wasn't even that exciting that the last bit because I just know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
There's enough time on the clock.
I said, oh yeah, he can get it.
Game over.
He can get
it. It wasn't in doubt. Like you said, that 1-4 down play. When they're like, oh, okay, game over. And they get that, it's like, yeah, game definitely over now. It's over for San Francisco. So But the game, obviously, the best part of the game was the halftime show. And
Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk with that. What you thought? How was Usher's performance?
Oh man, well, remember you have to put this in perspective. Last year we had that Rihanna perspective.
Leave Rihanna alone.
I'm just saying, if you put it,
Rihanna alone.
No.
The woman was pregnant, George. For God's sake.
Hey, if you ain't what they say in John Canoe, if you ain't ready, don't come. Right? So so I think it left such a sour note let down in people's mind last year. When my wife said, "Oh, Usher," I said, "Well, I think the show is going to be great because Usher is a performer, right? Usher from that school of Michael Jackson and different days he dancing the Chris Brown." I said, "I expect a show," and I think I got exactly what I expected. Granted, you nitpick the vocals wasn't dancing on big air, but in terms of a show, I mean, that looked like people were taking to a real big concert. They shut the place down. You had Alicia Keys, he brought her, made the Lil Jon, the roller skates, people shooting out the can. Like, that's what you expect to see at a Super Bowl. Like, it was a show. Usher must be changed but 3 or 4 times. He was moving, sweating, working the crowd. So I think everybody got their money's worth in terms of a halftime show. It was good to see. We grew up on Usher. I mean, Usher, we grew up with Usher, I should say. I was going to say, because Usher closer to our age, right? Like, so it's good to see as a part of your own history. I think someone who, him from a little boy, riding around, don't know what they're going to be in life, to see him still here at this level, doing the Super Bowl, performing, his hits over the years, and to see the reception, internationally recognized. And not everybody could pull a Super Bowl. Right. No. So the mere fact that they picked you and you could hold the crowd and you could entertain, I think that made the rest of the game so much better because, like you said, the game was a little slow. So that woke everybody up, get them back in the right state of frame of mind. We had a big party. And so I was able to get through the rest of the game.
I want to ask you now, other than when Alicia Keys started singing that song, I don't know what key that was, but probably you don't know, but
I don't care what key she was on when Alicia threw off that thing up, and I was in the TV.
Nah. Look like she had some. She looked like she had some pea soup and dough over the thing. But everybody crying saying, "Oh, Usher was out of order. Usher was rubbing up on the man, wife, like this and that." And Usher always tell you, "Don't leave your girl around me. You play it for real." Now, what you thought about him? Because I didn't see it. I see her smiling. She ain't had a problem with it.
I didn't see anything. When I first saw someone put it up on Facebook, like I laugh it off, right? Like, oh, the moment when Swiss Beat lost his wife, like, buddy, yeah. But I didn't know people were actually running on with this thing, taking this seriously.
This for real with this.
Like, we just talk about from we were small and grew up with Usher. Usher been performing all his life from small, right? These are professionals, stars. These are people who know each other, right? Do songs together, have a history together. And if you can't embrace that, these people got the other than Usher done take his shade off. He never keep his clothes on, right?
That's right. That was going to happen.
I mean, a part of the show, like, why we can't just sit down and enjoy a show? This wasn't City Girls. This wasn't Nicki Minaj. These ratchet people. It was a nice, to me, decent show. My kids could sit down and watch this show.
Me and my little girl was watching it.
Yeah. So I didn't see anything inappropriate. I had to turn TV off and whatnot. And for people to make that into, like, why we won't go carry our people into the gutter with this type of mess? So, like, I mean, people grow up. I mean. You're trying to bring, because when you start to do those things, again, you affecting people. She's a married woman. The husband ain't come out and say anything, leave that alone. Why are we always trying to start something?
That's be messy.
Yeah, messy. Yeah, for no reason. Yeah, we'll bring all the good performance and everything good we talk about. People trying to marry that moment by trying to create something where it doesn't exist. They give it entertainment. It was a light moment. They were having fun. He was laughing. Everybody was happy. I mean, my people do better, please.
Yeah. That's all. Y'all know Jesus. Get to know Jesus. Because I think y'all know Jesus. But anyway, George, let's take a commercial break and we can be right back.
Get
Oh,
them,
yeah.
Bertie, get them.
Okay, now we done had a little fun. Now we gotta get serious. Now we gotta get serious. Now, as you know, we have been the little country of the Bahamas has been in the news for a very long time about things happening, some criminal stuff happening. But on the island of Grand Bahama, and I need your professional opinion on this now. Some tourists have been, 2 young ladies have been saying or said that they have been raped on the island of Grand Bahama. They said that they were at a local beach resort and they were having a good time, and some people give them something to eat, something to drink, sorry, and they start feeling a little woozy, and they had wake up and they felt they were raped. They called the police came in, the 2 fellas they was with, they took into custody, and the investigation began. This investigation was so big, the FBI actually came in to the Bahamas to investigate this. Now, some of the facts we got to get down. Well, so far, the ladies, when was offered a rape kit, they denied. They said they didn't want to use the rape kit. They said in their statement, the police didn't give them one. They had to go to Carnival to go get these things. The police say they said they didn't want it. They had to make them sign a waiver to say, hey, you ain't want the rape kit, that's fine. Just sign that said you didn't want it. So now, when I hear that, because at first I say, oh Lord, what they do in the Bahamas? Lord of mercy, they can't do this. But when I hear, hold on, these stories start to conflict a little bit. Hold on, I hear one side of the story. Now I start hearing another side. Hold on. Y'all deny the rape kit? What? Y'all decline using that? Hold on. Then they come out with some tape from the resort, from the business what had them there. And that guy was having a good time. Now I ain't saying there's no reason to get raped, but boy, they was having a good time. It looked like nothing much wrong. Ain't nothing here, ain't nothing there. I know what's going on. But now I find out today, the police released the 2 fellas who they say raped them, and they good to go. Now, some other information come on these gals. I ain't saying scam, but buddy, I hear they been some other places. They did that before, and they get catch on camera doing some other things, and they cry out. This one do this to me, this one do that to me. Now I ain't saying they lying. But I know how these stories ain't adding up. I been to Hawksbill, and one thing Hawksbill can teach you how to do, at least I'll count up to 10.
Yep.
And 2 and 2, adding up to 5 right now. Something ain't right. What you say about this? What's going on? What you hear?
I kind of hear and saw a lot of what you heard and saw, and anyway, you said. This is a serious conversation, right?
Yes, serious. Okay. You got to get serious.
So seriously now, anytime you have a serious crime or allegation of a serious crime, particularly in today's virtual reality, social media, when I see people going all social media and PR and opening up and doing press conferences and talking about law, right? It immediately gets your antennas up, like on motive. What is the motive? Is this a genuine complaint? Because rape, like you say, is a serious crime.
Very serious.
It's traumatic. It's embarrassing a lot of times for those
Yep.
involved. Remember, that's why we always usually keep names, the women's names anonymous, identities and different things to protect and stuff, but not these ones. They they front right and center. My name is so and so.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
I've been raped in the Bahamas. You're like, so it kind of flies against the green. This is all about public awareness. I mean, the public is aware that rape is out there, but you don't have to be the poster child now. Like you said, you come to the Bahamas. I don't like the PR stunt. I don't like you on all the Channel 10 them and stuff. Next week, giving all these interviews and doing these stuff, getting like as if you in it for fame. If it's an investigation, investigations are sensitive. Like you said, police need to investigate. Let the people do their job. You said the FBI came in, so you have more than enough eyes on this. But why are you putting this out in the media and doing this thing? I'm trying to do damage control to the country again, which is damage, to the country. Yes, if someone get raped anywhere, but
Yep.
For you to go, like, don't go to the Bahamas, right? Again, I hate to say it. It doesn't sound good to say people get raped, right? But don't try to make it look as if there's a rape problem going on in the Bahamas. Like, people don't go there. People just raping you. If you go there,
Yep.
behave like us. There was so much wrong with the story. You went from sympathy quickly to what's going on here. And
Yep.
I think that's what and Bahamians, we're the last set of people to do that with, because we
Oh, yeah.
we can
You know,
see
CYC. Oh, yeah. You know that crew ready.
yeah. So I mean, they're well deserving at that moment. At this point, like you said, the evidence might prove different otherwise, but right now, some inkling in the milk. It doesn't look good. It's not passing the smell test.
Yep.
If you said they were Karens in another island, and people again, how much time? I don't know how much time a woman would get raped in a lifetime. You have to think that's like a one out of whatever, right? The chances are. So you keep finding yourself in rape situations. I need to question some things about you, whether these are one genuine complaints or why you keep finding yourself, and you have to make some lifestyle changes at this point.
Yeah, I'm reading one of the comments, and one of them, the commenter, is saying that they actually had a GoFundMe page.
Yeah. I saw the GoFundMe page. I mean,
Come on now, man.
You can't make this up. Like what we?
Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on, man. Why us? Why you would do it to us? We only got 400,000 people here. Why us? Don't do that to us.
Because they think it's a easy, like you said, it's an easy picking. A little small island, they come over. They think we lame ducks. We can sit down and this should be an easy place to work. We're American citizens. We're in the little island. Yeah. So it's sad that you have to look at it like this, and we might think we just being overprotective of, like, someone comes say something against my child. First off, I give my child the benefit of the doubt, because again, I don't know my child to be doing right. Yeah. Who are you? So, and I think we have to stand against these things. People shouldn't be too quick to throw people under the bus, because think about it. If it is a false allegations and stuff, you putting people's jobs at risk. These fellas out there doing their work, trying to be professional. Now, we can smile up at you. That's part of whatever else. And I think if a lot of them are there down partying, some of the fellas might come out of character, might do things that not line up with their jobs. But one thing, I don't think we have any reputation for. Our tourist industry has really been, for the most part, we give a good tourist. We train tourism professionals. Most of us are trained tourism professionals in the Bahamas. We have a culture of tourism. We know that's our bread and butter. So anytime everything, the first thing we worried about is tourism. So yeah, we have to definitely take every serious allegation seriously. But at the same time, we have to be able to weed out quickly and do damage control, and to look at and deal with the genuine cases genuinely. but this where these people trying to do publicity stunts and whatnot. You have to meet that at that level, right? Now, if you want to be quiet, at least let the process play out. If you don't get what you deserve, or you feel the trial went to court and all these different things, and they came out, but the time and everything is off about it.
Yeah.
The publicity stunt, and
Well, let's hope we get to the bottom of this, and I want our government officials, when we find out what really happened, and if it isn't what they say it is, let's make sure we go after them and let them know. I don't want no more of y'all come down here think y'all going to pull this foolishness that we are like lame ducks just sitting up here waiting for y'all to come and pluck us out. No way, no way. But we'll wait and see how it plays out. The FBI is here. They'll give hopefully a fair and honest investigation.
Hold on.
We'll go from there.
Let me just add the part with the FBI. I don't think that add anything much, because what the FBI you tell, hey, there's a long case in the Bahamas, we want you to investigate. Oh, go on.
I know I won't go.
Yes. So I don't think that shows the strength or no power. That speaks to any strength or more seriousness of this crime. I just think it's a good opportunity to come to the Bahamas. But anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't need it. It's a little bit of overkill. Let our police officers do their job.
Wonderful
right?
job.
You get
Wonderful
on the phone.
job.
Yeah, get on the phone, talk to them. I hope they get work permit fees from them. I hope they tax them. I hope they put them up in a hotel and charge them double, because don't come here, like you say, put no level on my job. Don't come watch me work. We know how to police job, right? Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see how this ends up, and we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Where you going, mate?
To go buy these tickets for the party tonight.
Why this boy so dumb?
Tickets242.com.
You know how hard it is?
They sell tickets for parties, concerts, plays, sporting events, everything.
You know how expensive bus is?
Well, if you just buy the tickets online, they could just send you it in the email. Then you could just print it off.
You know how strong mosquitoes is?
Or you could go to the box office downtown at the Genesis Street Gale.
You ain't scared of Joneses, eh?
And we're back with what's going on. Now, today's question, George. Now I know what you, but I know I have now become a Shannon Sharp fan right now with Club Shay Shay and Nike.
My wife is an Ocho fan. She always talk about his Ocho thing.
I think my wife is an Ocho fan too, but she don't say nothing. Just sit there and look. I ain't say nothing. That's how they go. You gotta watch them, George. They acting like they're listening, but they watching. They ain't listening. They watching. But that's fine. Okay. That's fine.
I watching Alicia Keys.
Yeah. That's all fine. Give and take. That's life. So I am now watching these shows, and the great internet breaker was Cat Williams when he was on Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
Talk all the business. Talk with everybody. Everybody, their mom, their sister, their brother, everybody. Everybody now said, okay, how y'all gonna answer? How y'all gonna reply to this? Big time show. Then after that night, he bring oh Lord, what the woman name? I forget her name. Monique. Right. Bring Monique on. She talking about everybody, all the big names.
Yeah.
Everybody you could name between them two. They done talk, but everybody. I was sitting there with my finger crossed. Oh Lord, please don't call me. Please don't call me. Everybody. Now, my question is this just plain out snitching, trying to get publicity, or is this something that Hollywood really needs at this day and time, especially for Black people? Is this something they really need in order to balance? And it's hurtful that your own doing this to you, accused allegedly. Your own doing it to you. I know the white people can do it to you, but your own doing it to you, that's a problem. What you say about this?
We like messy, like you said. We like ratchetness. We like
And
we
this
like
mess.
we like to hear things, but people that we probably shouldn't hear. Like Kat say, I know some things. I've been see some things I probably shouldn't see. Hear something. So we as a people, we like that. I like entertainment too, and where things are warranted. Um, for instance, if you just do something to me yesterday or next week, and I go I say, "Boy, Carlo treat me funny last," right? That's one thing, but I don't believe in people going down this memory lane, going back, just going through a rotation of people who mashed my toe, who didn't say good morning to me, who, you know, I think there's a level. It has to raise to a level. I get, bringing out, exposing certain things, but there is a dividing line, I think, with the tattletaling, the trying to throw people under the bus. Because truth be told, everyone probably do a little something to get where they have to get.
Yep.
And like you said, when we throw our laundry and wash your dirty laundry in public, air it out in public, that can come back to bite us. And everybody is going after the same thing. So, for instance, if you tell someone that Carlo is difficult to work with in the black community, Carlo might want to get a white job. I mean, it's so much less likely for you now to get this job
Yep.
with Scorsese or Steven Spielberg now than just getting a job at Ice Cube. Because now you know they just watch Club Shay Shay too.
Yep.
They don't
I
say
know
that.
what-
Then in the comments, right? But you sure they're getting entertainment, somebody taking notes and keeping score. So I think there's a danger we have to look at, and obviously there's jealousy and envy and there's all kind of different things. Like you say, we all know people mash your toe, steal stuff from you and whatnot. But there is a divine line where you let some things go. Like you say, you go over to someone, you slap them, do what you got to do, and let that go, roll on. But not everything, I think you need to talk. Now, when it comes to Monique, Cat Williams, I thoroughly enjoyed that because Cat was very eloquent. He was funny with it and everything. I getting tired of Monique, right? Because this how can I put it? She has a whole different gripe and complaining. Her whole thing to me is more different from Cat Williams. Cat just talking about people who step on his toes, seeing his jokes, and some shady people in Hollywood. It was a different conversation. But this Monique story of Tyler Perry, Rona Correa, and Oprah, and this one, and to all who would listen, like I have a deal. If she'd spend more time writing some jokes, better. Like someone you ain't get every job you apply for, you whatever, but you got to keep your hustle on. But this trying to blame everyone. I believe in self-responsibility. Yeah, some people might do me wrong, but it's still within my power to do some things. But I think people start off when you start someone do you wrong. If you complain for too long, it's gonna lose its effect, and people just will start to label you as a chronic complainer, someone looking for sympathy. You're trying to get famous now, complaining. And that's a different story altogether. We soldiers out there. Someone don't give you a job. Tyler Perry don't give you a job. Go someplace else. You have the talent. Oprah does. They could hurt your career. They could tell someone no mess with you. Okay, fine. But still, that you can't go for the rest of your life blaming someone for everything that flows from that. And that's what I find with this Monique thing. I think DL was funny and his retort. It's messy. We are messy people. I think we need to find a way to be less messy. We need to be more Denzel. I like the Denzel Washingtons and some we have some really the Sidney Poitiers. We had some really good iconic stars and celebrities, some good role models. I think to follow, and some of these people I don't think are really they will never reach the levels that some of these great people reach because they don't leave some of this ghetto behind. Like your boy Shannon say, some of them hustling backwards. You got to move forward. You got to send to another level that you come up from. Don't.
But okay. In Monique's defense, when you're causing people money, when you're causing people money, I can't get this job, I can't get that job. You ain't helping me. And the minute someone come to help me, because she mentioned Kevin Hart to try help her,
Yeah.
get a nice little loan, say, hey, whenever you're ready to do, you can come join my show and we can
Right.
do A, B, C, D.
Right.
Now, after that, she called Kevin, said, Kevin, hey, my brother, I'm ready. Let's do this. Kevin, he answer the phone. Now, Kevin at the height of this thing, but he making big movies. And when you go to those movie studios and things like that,
Yeah.
somebody running up. Somebody running up. Now, right now, Cat Williams helping her out. Say, okay, you could be on my thing, on my comedy tour. And between Cat Williams and Dave Chappelle, these fellas strictly independent.
Yeah.
They go promote their own stuff. They go do everything on their own, sell it to Netflix, make their money, sell it to HBO, make their money, and there's no problem.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't got that type of appeal to the public. So therefore, I can need that little studio, little thing.
Yeah.
So therefore, you blocking me.
You know, buddy.
Then, go ahead.
Ain't nobody blocking her.
That's what she said. She said,
Yeah, but she.
because on the thing, Shannon Sharp said that Tyler Perry agreed that, hey, this was wrong. I did you wrong. La, 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 ray.
Yeah.
She want him to come out publicly and say it. But you know that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, but I like to teach my children this. Not everybody can like you, right? You can't force nobody like you. Whose responsibility it is to give her a job or to take her with her, right? Like Kevin, it would be good. We always say those things, but Jay-Z and some of these other stars, oh, they don't look back, they don't help. Like, but really in their obligation. God bless the people who look back and try. That's Michael Jordan and LeBron, right? Michael Jordan, when all this thing signed his $1 billion Nike contract, still making. Scottie Pippen still crying. Oh my God, Michael didn't do nothing for me. Michael, it wasn't my job to do. It's not wrong with it, you know. It mightn't be the Christian thing to do. We might look at it and say, but you have some people. You have a right to be selfish. Some people are selfish. They don't have to, but they don't owe you an obligation. But if you fail in life, you can say I failed because you didn't do Carlo get famous and rich and he didn't take me with him. That's why I failed. That ain't why you failed. You know, his success should not determine your failure or your success. Now, like I said, we all would like a handout. We want the handouts from rich people. We could use plenty of examples, but to put this obligation, and I think Steve Harvey on one clip I saw basically told the same thing to Monica Lynch. Like nobody said anything. They were talking bad, but me and everybody sat there and said, yeah. Again, you have some martyrs out there, and you have some people who, buddy, I ain't going down with you. Tough you in the cycle, but why should I put my 5 jobs, my family on the line for you, money? Because money can't look like nobody can help nobody either if she was in that position.
She can't help herself right now.
So she in no position to cry. It would be good if people help you, but it's not an entitlement. I have no obligation to help you. And the thing it is, the Kevin Hart example you gave, when you help some people, Kevin Hart try help her, give her money, and she turned right around, stop Kevin Hart in his back. First off, you're going to tell everybody I give you money. Now everybody knocking on my door, calling, looking like I give it, right? You don't. That's what DL say. Everybody who mess with her just get burned, and some people just like that. And so I just have to stay away from you, right? I don't have an obligation to help you. If somebody helped you, that's why I'm grateful when people help me. Thank God, thank you for helping me. But I don't have this expectation that you have to help me when you come up. Your uncle, your daddy could make a $5 million, win the lotto. And some family members don't want to talk to them he didn't give me nothing. Wasn't supposed to give you, didn't have to give you anything.
I still feel it could have been handled differently. Now I agree. You didn't work. You should get paid a certain amount. Now, when she was running on that Netflix thing, and Netflix explain how they do their business, they do it according to how much people you can get to watch this show. So if you at a concert and you attract 50,000 people, well, I give you $25,000 because
Yeah.
50,000 people can't do nothing for my show, for Netflix. Now you selling out coliseums and arenas and things like that. Hold on, now,
Like Taylor Swift.
yeah, that's a different story. Now, why you bring up Taylor Swift? What? You're a Swiftie now. What's going on with you?
I like Taylor Swift. I like Taylor Swift.
I'll leave it like that. But she complained about that, saying she's supposed to get as much money as whoever it's supposed to be. Now, she did make a good comparison, and I found it to be true. If she was white, who she would have been? Melissa McCartney.
Who?
Now, there's some truth to that. Melissa McCartney, other than the complaining part, and I know you say that's the key part, other than the complaining part, talent-wise, they basically the same. Except Monique got an Academy Award. And that should hold, because Melissa
Hold on, who was
McCartney
Melissa McCartney?
from Mike and Molly, the nice chubby one, the white chubby one from Mike and Molly.
Oh, she fat too. Okay.
Well, I'm not.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay.
That's a matter of opinion. Some people call them solid, pleasantly plump. There's all different type of names, all kind of delusional names they got out there for themselves. So the point is, she says this is where she would be if she was white. Kind of agree, but like you say, you got to take some responsibility. You got to say, okay, the hell with y'all. I can do my own thing. I got to find a way. Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams, how y'all do that? How y'all start building up your own customer base where it gets so big that they cannot deny you. They cannot do anything about you. And that's the only way I give her wrong. After a while, you got to stop crying. Okay. Sad story.
Every black person could say if they was white, what they would have.
Yep. But to me, the talent is there. And give her a chance. Just give her a chance. I like to give people a chance.
You know what's the Monique show? You ain't surprised.
Give her another chance. How about
No, but you gotta stop complaining first. Nobody will hire. Nobody wants to hire the complain. I remember this movie. I forget what it was, right? But the intro to the movie, this woman was applying for this job, and I think the lady told her, "Oh Jesus, you like old people, or I forget what it was." But and the woman's like, see what I mean? You haven't hired yet. Nobody wants to work with difficult people. And again, if you black lady, she doing this to herself right now. If you put this label on yourself as someone who is difficult, someone who problems follow, you look likely to come to the company and sue the company, right? You got a history. Every place job you get, the last several jobs you left, you end up in the labor tribunal, the employment tribunal. So when you come, like, people will literally stop hiring you, right? Because it might be a coincidence. You might just be the most unlucky person in a way, or you might just be that radical that we don't want to work with you. And I saw another clip with her and Oprah. I'm sorry, Whoopi Goldberg, right? This woman row everybody. Whoopi is saying, "Listen, if you come to me, you should call me. I could have schooled you." Oh, who is Whoopi to tell me? But she can scold me. And Whoopi is Whoopi. What you mean? Who is Whoopi to school? I mean, you gotta listen sometimes. Like if Denzel Washington take the boy Michael B. Jordan or one of these people and tell him, "This man been in the industry for years. There's a lot to learn, right?" Oh, she want me to work for less than. She ain't telling you. I don't want you to work for less, But sometimes, like we all know, you gotta get your foot in the door. You come in, use money. You win one Oscar, as an Oscar, right? Plenty of people win Oscar, and you never hear the name called again. So that don't mean you're the best actress in Hollywood. Jennifer Hudson gone, the first movie. Yeah, come off the stage singing, gone in one movie, win an Oscar, right? Yeah, man, she better than Megan Good or whoever else it is. These people who was acting. She got a good role and she did a good job. And I don't even understand the Oscars no more for that. But the point is with Monique, one, you have to understand there's a pecking order. In society, there's a pecking order. You ain't Denzel Washington, you ain't Will Smith. Like you going to some places in the Bahamas, you ain't Brave Dave. you're just not gonna get treated this, and you have to understand. You have to live within your reality. Yeah, we want to be up here. Everybody wants, but don't come in expecting $1 million to get paid what Brad Pitt get. Like you said, some people selling out arenas, some people whatever. You're not in that. We always talk about it on women's sports. You see it at the WNBA. Oh, Steph Curry making, LeBron making, but yeah, LeBron was making that money. We ain't paying Jonquel the same as them either. I mean, it is what it is. Some things, the math just work that way. And so Monique may not have the appeal that she thinks she has. Yeah, she might think she's the best, funniest thing since sliced bread. Many people might think she's one-dimensional. She can't act. She passes, whatever the reason is. You're not that funny. And the reality of it is, they might think Kevin Hart is funny. I always laugh at Paul Pierce. I all over the place, but Paul Pierce like compare himself to to LeBron. Oh, I better than LeBron. Like in your own mind, you're the only person in the world who thinks you're better than LeBron James. And this is what I think Monique is suffering from. She's believing she is someone she isn't. It's good to tell your children have good self-esteem, but there's always some reality to it. You have to modify that. And sometimes when people tell you get the job, take the pay cut, work your way up, work the industry, get this role, that'll put you to the next role. I'm working for that. No, it is what it is.
Okay. Well, Monique, George say do better.
Not a fan.
Do better. Anyway, we can be no. Let's we running out of time. Let's go straight into my bongi of the day.
I'm saying now is I now have evidence that this is impacting how it is accepted in the international community. I didn't have the evidence then as to how it is accepted. And now that I know how it's accepted, I will say to the press, just be responsible.
Now, I know. Let me put all that in context. All right. Brave, you let me down on this, man. Brave, you let me down, man. Brave said now in that press conference right there, we can go back to 2012. 2012, Brave running for Tingham and running for government. They put up these billboards in Nassau saying all the crime is here. We got all these murderers. We got all these murders. Don't come here. Oh, Lord of mercy. I mean, big billboards all over the place. Tourists them to see them all over the place. The after them tell the man, Brave, take the things down for God. That ain't good for the country them to see. No, it's the truth. We need to speak the truth. Y'all don't like the truth. So they say, okay, Brave, we can leave it alone. Now Brave come back. Oh, hold on. No. Y'all misunderstood me. Y'all ain't get what I said. I said what I was saying. Back then, I didn't understand the context of what was going on. Now, Brave is a lawyer now, criminal lawyer. I didn't understand all of that. So now that 20 years, 10 years later, I understand now that I'm prime minister and I run in the country. I realize now that boy, crime ain't really good. For no country to be having all these murders and all these things happening. So what I want you all to do, okay, all the media people, all y'all out there, do not talk about it. Let's talk with something else. Let's talk with the Roses. Let's talk with Devin Charlton. Let's talk with anything else.
But
and for those of that newspaper, please, for God's sake, don't put it on the front page. Let's put it somewhere between the horoscope and the comics, where nobody can see it, and put it in the fine print. Do it like how they do the classified, nice and small, and think of 25 murders. Nobody can see it. Let's try to sweep this underneath the rug. Mind you, United States then sent out their advisory, hey, people, if you're going there, watch yourself.
Yeah.
Watch yourself. Everybody could say this. How brave, how hypocritical could Brave Davis be at this day and time to now tell people, shh, don't talk with crime. We don't want to talk with crime because that has hurt all us. And now he meeting with people from Atlantis and all these big hotels. And now he just finished with the religious leaders. I know he meet with them for. Because
Yeah.
every time, I don't know why, when they pray, crimes go up. Tell them, hey, get the real prayers in there. Let me get the real prayer warriors in there. Watch who you pray, who praying for you. That's what my Grammy said. Watch who praying for you. So, I let you finish that. That's more than my 5 cents. What do you say about this, Judge?
Man, if someone told you, DiCarlo, you could be the next prime minister of the Bahamas, go put up some billboards on the side of the street.
Those billboards would be up. They will be up. They will be up.
So Brave was trying to win an election. Brave was trying to win, and certain games the rules ain't really no rules. Hitting below the belt sometimes you're trying to win. You do some things that you might have to pray for later. You have to go to God is a merciful God, hallelujah.
Amen.
I like when people can come back and say, Lord, I was wrong. I messed up. Yeah. I mean, in hindsight is 2020 vision. Yeah, I thought what I was doing was right. I've seen the errors of my ways. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Right?
But George can't repent. You hear what the man say? The man say if he had, now that he know, okay, fine. He ain't say, okay, well, I was wrong for doing that. If he'd have come back and say, I was wrong for putting up those billboards. I should have never done that. Now that I realize what's going on, I repent. I am sorry, and I did the Bahamian people an injustice. He come up there kind of like, well, hey, I didn't know. Well, back then I didn't know. But now I know. So now that's the past. Let's forget about that. No, I can't forget about that. No. And Brave was all right with me until this crime become, and they gotta realize they can't do nothing with this crime. They could go to the religious leaders, they gotta do crime half of the time. People ain't got no money, they ain't got no job, they need some money. If you give these people something to do and make sure the economy is up and running, yes, you can still have some people doing crime. I say it ain't going nowhere. But I'm telling you, to get more people working, you will have less crime. People ain't got, when you making money, people ain't got time for things. I having a good time. I spending the money I make. We spend money we don't have. So I can't see why now, if you get this economy back in order, and the economy, believe it or not, as well as they say Nassau probably doing, it ain't doing that well. If all these things going on, they gotta get that bail system. I don't know what you read up on that. That system what they got going on yet, because I really understand that crap. That's a bunch of foolishness they got, and they just bluffing their way straight, hoping that we say, "Oh yeah, Braves, that's a good idea. Give them and the act already there." And they saying that no. Man, George, come on, man. Tell them do better, man, George. Man.
It's funny. It's not funny. But you also said, like you said, that Brave Davis is a criminal lawyer. Was one of the finest ones.
That's right.
And so it's ironic that he's not now the prime minister dealing with crime from a prosecutorial side, right? Trying to lock away the criminals. But some people say you spend your life trying to get the criminals off, right? And crime is an escalation. So crime don't just it leads up to a point. But I have noticed a reduction in crime though, and especially serious murders. I might be talking too fast, but since these travel advisories and things went out, it's amazing when the tourist product is under siege or struck. You see things tend to happen fast. I don't even know if the criminals realize, oh hell, we going too far. We need to slow down. But
conscience, that's what you say?
Yeah, we slowed down somewhat in February after these travel advisories and stuff come out, which means we have more respect and deference to this US dollar than to our brothers and to human lives. When it's just people killing each other, they're just killing each other, right? Now the level threat going up. Oh my, right? All hands on deck. That's when you see the national conference, the this, the that. We have some new task force. We got some new cameras. We got right. Then you see people spring into action because it becomes a monetary thing, and it's sad, but that's where. That's the only way we're going to battle crime. And apparently, if we start to see it reflected in us losing money. Because losing lives apparently isn't enough deterrence or motivation to do something with the problem.
You saying the criminals say, boy, they pick up the newspaper, the Tribune, or whatever, and say, boy, man, I really shouldn't shoot Johnny last night, man. That carried a crime up another one. Now that's 25. Boy. Okay, I can put away this gun. I can stop doing this because I don't want to mess up our tourism product, and I can stop doing this. These young boys don't give a rat's behind on they ain't going to Cable Beach, they ain't going out over nonsense, they ain't doing these things. They waiting for your boy to come out on bail and I can deal with him. And then I go into jail, then I can get bail and someone can come and deal with me. That's all it is. And if you're snitching on me, talking but you know, I can deal with you too. Because they shoot a couple of gals them who go on say they go talk to the police. They get killing everybody. And that's the same little circle what they got going on there. And the police know who these people is. Go deal with these people. For God's sake, stop messing it up for everybody. And Brave, Philip, Brave, Davis. Stop it. That's all I can tell you, stop it.
One of my remedies for gun for this violent crime though is still to put more guns in the hands of the average baby. It sounds like a foolish act. You say we putting instead of taking guns off this. No, because you know what they do. What happens when these crimes go up? You see a lot. They pass these laws with bail and these gun laws that says, "Oh, you get caught with a gun, you get 10 years automatically and whatever." But what is the average Bahamian thinking when people getting shoot down left? I need a gun, right? Because this dude come in my house, someone roll up on me, right? So people now starting to protect themselves, right? You have less crimes, I think, in these areas where you put legal guns into people's hands. You make the Carlos Wheaton responsible for his 45, his Glockers, whatever, right? Someone roll up on you at night. First off, the criminal now don't know who have guns, so they more. When the criminal think he's the only one walking around with a gun and some police who he don't see, I think it makes the streets more dangerously. When someone will come into your house, don't know if you got your own semi-auto, right? We ain't coming in your yard too easily when we know that you strapped or you might be strapped. But when you know everyone is a sitting duck, I'm the only one with the gun, so I make the rules. That's why everybody's so bold.
Yeah, but I think you're turning us into the U.S. now with these gun laws and these other things we got going on. Where any idiot can get a gun.
No, I ain't talking about the U.S. The U.S. on another level. You can start an army in your house in the U.S., right?
That's where it look like we can go.
I just say give me
that door. I scared of opening that door because we got some fellas out there. Boy, they got it out from someone from Oxford there from grade 9. When you gonna take them fries with either one?
No, man. Boy. No. You given, like I say, you given the right thinking Bahamians in society.
Right thinking.
You're giving the responsible adults, right? You're
responsible.
Right. You're giving to them to men with nice wives who don't be cheating on them every night.
What? Other than me and you, what husband you know ain't out there cheating on anything?
Hey. You gotta pass some criteria, but when the gun industry is regulated, I think you will see a decrease in crime because what's happening now, taking the hands out of everyone else, and these guys, the criminal will continue to find guns. He will bring in his guns. He will have his weapons of choice, and you see the type of weapons that they have. There's a war, and when you're in a war, I need to be able to protect myself. So all you're gonna do is make more criminals because I ain't sitting down, buddy. When this place gets to a war crime zone where all these little boys walking around, I got to sit in the corner like a little schoolboy because I don't have my own weapon. What do you think I'm going to do?
But, George, we have one the book. You can go get your shotgun. You can go get your gun. We as Bahamians don't want no gun. We ain't interested in things like that. You on your own with that one. I ain't giving Pookie and Ray them no more gun. No. I especially give my wife none. Oh, no,
yeah, but
no,
you ain't giving Pookie and Ray. You giving people who meet a certain set of criteria who passed, who got references.
George, all us can act like we got sense for one day. All us can do that. All us can act in their hair. Hello there. How? My name is so and so, and I would like to purchase a gun today. Yes, sir. Yes. All us can walk in there. Y'all know how we go when we see white people and we put on our accent and our this and that, and we become British. You know, some of us will be British. We getting British quick. We know how to play that game to get what we want.
Yeah. Take the guns off the street. Less guns, less violence. That's how I look at it. The guns ain't coming off the street. We got you. Why you know why the guns ain't coming off the streets in the Bahamas? Between the Haitian boats that's coming in every night, right? Between all of these expats who got docks and pulling up with their boats and stuff and what, right? So
I agree.
We can see these guns ain't coming off the street. The legal guns ain't coming off the street. So you need to flood the streets with some more legal guns.
Oh, Lord. Anyway, we done gone way past our time right now. We can have to pick this up later. I want everyone to thank you for watching what's going on. Remember to subscribe and like. We need your support to keep us going. Do it for us to keep this good repertoire we got going on here. George talking foolishness. I'll bring you the sense part of it, and we'll go from there. Anyway, we'll see y'all next week, and y'all have a good day.